I am being what feels like attacked. So I don't quite know what to do with that.
Is that the worksheet you wrote?
Yes.
Okay, let's do the work.
Okay. I wrote about a teacher of mine. I'm also a therapist, and I'm in a clinical seminar where I am angry with Michelle. That's not her name. Because not only will she not protect my emotions when I'm attacked, but she blames me for trying to protect myself.
So she blamed you for trying to protect yourself. Is it true?
It was true in the
Well,
moment.
it's a yes or no.
Yes.
Okay. So, and I'm going to hold you to it. So if you take this work home with you, because I held you to it, you'll be able to hold you to it at home. Just one syllable, yes or no. So she blamed you for trying to protect yourself. So listen very closely, close your eyes and be there.
I'm crying, and there are tears and snot running down my face, and I said, "Excuse me, I need to go get Kleenex." And when I came back, she said that it was privileged of me to leave. Well, not everyone has the privilege of leaving when they're uncomfortable.
She was blaming you for trying to protect yourself. Can you absolutely know when she said those words that she was blaming you for trying to protect yourself?
No.
Now notice emotionally what happened when you had the thought, she's blaming me.
I felt very attacked, very scared. I wanted to run out of the room.
And notice how that's affected your relationship toward that classroom, the teacher, the students.
Very distancing.
Yeah. So now close your eyes and see you in that classroom. Now just notice, who would you be? What would you be without the thought she's blaming me, she blamed me?
I would be much more empathetic to what she's trying to tell me.
So she's blaming me for trying to protect myself, turn it around.
I'm blaming her.
I'm blaming me for trying to protect
Myself. I'm blaming myself for trying to protect myself. Maybe I'm blaming her for trying to protect herself.
So see what it feels like when you drop the maybe and get really still in it and see it as opposed to guessing. So see you in that classroom. Other than what you're thinking and believing, are you okay?
Yeah.
So look at you. Look how well everything is without your judgments on it.
Yeah, everything's fine without the judgments.
Yeah. And you're free to cry with stuff running down your face, and you're okay without your judgments. You're free. And you're free to come back with your face all cleaned up. And just listen and get what you came for, which is to learn.
Right.
Yeah. So let's look at statement 2.
I want her to acknowledge my hard work, that acknowledge that I deserve to have comfort, and to admonish others for attacking me, and to comfort me.
Okay, so you see you in the classroom, you see her, you want her to comfort you. Is it true?
No. No, I feel needy. I feel like a little child demanding things that I don't need to demand.
Yeah. Let's turn it around. I want her to comfort me.
I want me to comfort me.
Yeah, you're handy dandy. There you are, right there with you. So how would you comfort you?
Maybe I can reassure myself that I'm not a bad person. That's the main thought that goes through my head when all this goes down.
So the way to comfort you, maybe in that situation, and I learned this from you, is to acknowledge your hard work.
Yeah.
And know that you deserve to be comforted. You were emotional.
How do I do this in the moment if this happens again?
You know, you can't, but because
do
we're
it
doing
later.
this, you know the simple directions are in there with you somewhere and you're closer to them.
That's very true. What about this last piece, though? I want her to admonish others for attacking me. That seems problematic.
And I don't want to admonish her for attacking me. That's how to comfort
right.
you.
I don't want to admonish anyone.
No.
I don't want to be bothered by it.
No. Very comforting.
Yeah. That's true.
Practical. Oh. So when you turn the whole around, I don't want her to acknowledge my hard work. I have me, and she's teaching.
I want to acknowledge my own hard work.
Yeah. Do you want her to stop the course that you signed up for? To acknowledge everyone and comfort everyone? There's not a lot of teaching that's going to go on there.
That's right.
There's another one. I want me to acknowledge her hard work.
I do want that.
So read it that way, the whole thing.
I want to acknowledge her hard work. It's true.
And to acknowledge that she,
Deserves to be comforted.
yes,
I want to comfort her. I think that's true.
yeah, that's like you. This other is so against your true nature. So let's look at the next one.
She shouldn't blame me for taking care of myself. She should comfort me. She should acknowledge that I'm trying hard. She should realize that I'm choosing to be here and I could choose to leave.
Okay. Is it true she was blaming you for taking care of yourself?
No.
No. It's like we shift from victim to power.
Wow. That's incredible. It's true.
Turned around.
I shouldn't blame me for taking care of myself.
Yeah, that's what really happened, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you see those images and you put that storyline on those images and then you just feel rocked.
I feel doomed,
Doomed.
damaged,
Yeah.
unlikable. This will always keep happening. I am unlikable.
So turn the whole thing around. I shouldn't blame me for taking care of myself.
I shouldn't blame me for taking care of myself. I should comfort myself. I should acknowledge that I'm trying hard. I should realize that I'm choosing to be here and could choose to leave.
Yeah, you're free. Let's turn it around another way. I shouldn't blame her.
I shouldn't blame her for taking care of herself
Yeah, and her job.
in her job.
Yeah.
I should comfort her. I should acknowledge she's choosing to be there and she could choose to leave too.
These truths really override the ego, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like being in a forest and just being so lost in it, and all of a sudden the light just shines through, and it's like, oh, no longer lost.
I guess what I was hearing is you don't deserve to take care of yourself, but she didn't say that.
That's very good. You are catching up with yourself. Oh my goodness, I think you have found the culprit here. That was you telling you that. And that's okay unless you believe it, but you believed it.
Now that I'm thinking back, I think she even said, I understand that you had to take care of yourself, but it's a privilege to get up and get Kleenex. Okay.
Yeah.
Re-remembering things. What about she should tell this other student she's being unfair? I don't think I should tell the other student she's being unfair. That doesn't sound like the right conclusion.
So there's no one there, since this is all self-talk anyway. Turn it around, I should tell me
I should tell me that I'm
that
being
I am being
unfair.
unfair.
Maybe I am.
Well, drop the maybe, are you?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
Good, because maybe we'll leave your ego at play. Really check it out.
It's also possible I wasn't fair to the other student. I don't know.
Okay, so check it out.
Maybe that's another worksheet.
Yeah.
I tend to take a lot of blame in this classroom. I'm afraid that I'll continue taking blame and it'll just pile higher and higher, but I guess if I'm able to do the work about it, it doesn't really matter.
And you know how to do this because we've sat together and you're good at it. Your mind is very open. That's a gift.
I need to tell myself that she's not being unfair.
And you can do that honestly because you've discovered that she's not being unfair.
Right. Maybe I need to praise her,
Yeah.
and I need to praise myself.
Yeah, and where you can praise her is right here. Because she didn't say what you believed she said.
That's right.
Yeah. Let's look at the next one.
She is a bad teacher. She's a bigot. She's stupid. She's hateful, a terrible person, and racist.
You know, what I love about this is you've really collected your head and put it down. And I hope you've all done the same, because there's so much in it. You know, those people that say those things, it's like, maybe I don't say it, but am I thinking it? So this gives you an opportunity to just empty yourself on paper. So she's a bad teacher. In that situation, is it true?
No.
And she's a bigot. Is it true?
That I don't know about, but
What
I
is
can
your
see how I can
definition of
turn it
bigot?
around. I suspect she may dislike that I am a Jew.
And what has she said or done that would lead you to believe that she's a bigot?
I've been dismissive of my statements about recent threats against Jewish people in the States, and been seemingly.
I said seemingly.
You're right.
Interest.
I don't know. It's my suspicion.
So she's a bigot. Is it true?
I don't
really look at it.
Can I know it? I can't know it.
Very good.
No.
She's stupid. Is it true?
No.
No. It's good. So if she really is, get out of that class.
She's not hateful either. She's a loving person.
She's racist. Is it true?
I don't know for a fact, no.
She's a bigot and a racist, okay? Notice what happens to your attitude toward her the moment you think that thought and believe it.
It categorizes her as an evil person when I don't really know that that's the fact.
Yeah. And just feel what that feels like, to sit in a classroom with someone that you believe that onto.
Yeah.
Who would you be in that classroom, in that situation, without those thoughts?
Much more at ease. Much less guarded, much less defensive.
Less bigoted yourself.
That's very true.
So turn it around. In that situation, I am.
In that situation, I'm bigoted and I'm racist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. Toward the Jewish people.
Toward the Jewish people? Maybe I don't see it.
Well, you're thinking of that like it's not okay. Like it's not okay to be Jewish.
From someone else's perspective.
Yes.
I see.
I mean, what you're putting on you, imagining onto her, is you putting it on Jewish people.
That's interesting. Even though there are those sentiments out there, maybe not with her, but
Well, I would check it out. Out where?
Out in the bomb threats to the JCC this past week. Is that not real?
Well, I'm leaving those things to you.
I don't have.
You know why people bomb people?
I don't know that. No.
Well, if you believed what they believed, you would bomb people too.
That's probably true.
So the clearer you get, the less teachers you're going to bomb in your head. And it starts here. Because anytime anyone puts you in charge, if you're at war here, you're not going to be your maximum beautiful self.
Yeah, I'm the one who's focusing on these thoughts. Yeah.
Yeah. When you're believing your thoughts, you are educating yourself. And that is your reference toward you, the human race, and the only way I know to break that spell is to meditate on, is it true? When those emotions arise and you're feeling anxiety or a depression or a sadness, identify, capture it on paper, and then meditate on those 4 questions and opposites.
Right.
Okay, precious. Let's look at the last one.
I don't ever want to feel helpless, to feel wronged, to feel unfairly blamed, and unable to protect myself, made to feel like a bad person.
And I can tell you, looking back in my life, I have never been wronged. Not once.
Been wronged.
And I'm really researching this one. I'm just always researching it. Okay, so I'm willing to?
I'm willing to feel helpless. I'm willing to feel unfairly blamed. I'm willing to feel unable to protect myself.
Yeah. That kind of hopelessness. You feel that, and it automatically just says, worksheet, identify what you're thinking and believing and get this squared away, or you're just enforcing that identification. Who am I? I am helpless. I am wronged. I'm unfairly blamed. This is my identity. So we're really breaking identity down.
So in a way, we're almost saying, I'm willing to feel this way because I have to.
Well, you have to feel it when it arises. But if you're awake to it, and that's what this work does, if you're awake to it, you actually experience like laughter that doesn't show to other people. It just looks like you're in a good mood. So I look forward to.
I look forward to feeling helpless.
Yeah, because it's another worksheet.
It is. I look forward to feeling wronged.
It's another worksheet.
Another worksheet.
No one can wrong me. How could someone wrong me? They're actually writing me. Just like you discovered in the classroom. You thought she was wronging you.
Right.
But she was
teaching me.
just talking about privilege,
Right.
according to you. So I break that trance through, the truth sets us free.
I look forward to being made to feel like a bad person.
Yes, exciting, isn't it?
Yes, a lot to learn from.
Because those things are so far off when you look to your true nature. Until mind matches true nature, it's not done. That's the end of separation, and it's the beginning of life on this planet. It's a whole new way of being. It's life without problems. Just life lived out of wisdom.
This has been going on since September. I wonder what would have happened if I started doing this like months and months ago,
Well, just wonder what's going to happen now.
I do wonder about
Yeah,
that.
be willing to and look forward to.
I look forward to
every
wondering.
attack thought you've got, honey, toward you or the world.
Yeah.
You are beautiful, and believing these thoughts don't allow you to realize it.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're precious. You are
So wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you.